Hey everybody, ZeoLightning returns to Let's Play Paper Mario for the N64, and this is brought to you by GameAnyone.com. In this part, we're gonna be doing a lot of letter delivery. It's postage day, and we have a lot of letters to deliver. So let's start with the easiest one, Merlin. To give this letter, you actually have to walk across the room. You are Merlin, correct? Name's Paracara. I will deliver letters. I believe I have one for you. Well, hang on a moment. Another letter duly delivered. A postman's job is never done. Who's it from? Oh, my granddaughter, Merly. She recently entered the family business. Is that so? I see. Interesting. She opened her business at Dry Outpost, deep in the desert. It's located quite somewhere quiet off the main drag. She seems to be keeping busy. That's good to hear. Thanks so much for bringing this letter. I'll give this to you. Alright. So yeah. It's a letter we've had for a while, isn't it? I think that's a good way to let you know that Merly was not into the area. By the way, I need to go visit Merly. It's been a while. Need to get me a little bit of that, you know, good fortune. Anyway, we came here because we're going to, see Merlau. He's next on our agenda. You're Merlau, correct? The name's Paracara. I deliver letters. I believe I have one for you. Hang on a moment. Another letter, duly delivered. A postman's job is never done. A letter for me? From Merle in Starborn Valley. Wow, news from my dad! Thanks, Mr. Postman. My dad writes all the time because he worries about me. My sister and I are totally bad about writing back, though. Maybe I ought to write him a little more often, huh? This is a treasure that I've kept for a long time. I'm gonna give it to you as thanks. You could always come back and swap me something for it. She's got a point. Let's do that right now. While we're here, I have 17, and Flower Saver is something I do want. So I'll actually hold off on trading. I do want the Flower Saver. I want to get the higher leveled star piece thingies before I get the lower leveled one. Actually, is there anything in here? No. Okay, I got everything out of here. Okay. All right, Mr. Postman, where to next? Well, let's just check our postage. And next is Rusty in Toad Town. Life of a postman. Oh, yeah! So, in the next couple of parts, I guess I'll address this. Oh, you know what? Let's read the back of this. Okay, nothing that important down there. Toad Town News. Shiver Sensation. Mario Masters Crystal Palace. And, yep. Well, at least they've got all their information in check. Surprisingly. Okay. Alright, Rusty. Interesting. You're our Mr. Rusty, correct? The name's Paracara. I deliver letters. I believe I have a one for you. Hang on a moment. Another letter, duly delivered. Postman's job is never done. Now, what could this be about? And my phone. Now, what could this be about? Hold on. Okay, so, sorry about that. Now, what could this be about? How exceedingly strange. It's from Lava Island. Yes, it's a question from a curious kid there. My mind is in quite demand. Thank you, Parakarry. I thank you for your quick delivery. I don't usually accept questions, but oh, well, it's from a kid, and we must educate the younger generation. When I was a child, I had a curious mind as well. Still do. I'll get right on the answer. Thanks again for bringing this letter such a long way. Please take this as thanks. Okay, so that takes care of Rusty. Who we got next? We have the Nomad Mouse, Minty, Kumpapa, and Igor. So let's go to Minty, and then we go to Nomad Mouse. So, Minty over here. Another letter, duly delivered. A postman's job work is never done. To me, who's it from? The wise Wisterwood. Who's wise Wisterwood? Thank you for making flowers bloom so beautifully. Oh, it's a thank you note. It says, please drop by Flower Field sometime. Wow, how delightful. But how does wise Wisterwood know about me? Oh, excuse me, I'm rambling. Here's a small gift to say thank you for delivering the letter. Please take it. Alright, another star piece. Let's see how you're doing. I've always been content with just to watch Minty at work. At least that's how I used to feel, but lately I've grown restless. What good is looking at her if I never get the nerve to talk to her? She'll never know my true feelings. Oh, Minty, maybe I should talk to her up on Shooting Star Summit. Well, good luck for you on that. Anyway, let's head over to the Pipe of Warpness. We're going to be going over here. I think it's this pipe. No, I'm wrong. I'm wrong twice. God damn it. I'm not going to Goompapa yet. I'll explain that for a reason. We're gonna save Goompapa for last, but in the meantime, I'm gonna go over here out to the desert. I can actually show off Bump Attack. Where is it? We need to take something off, so I'll take off Damage Dodge. Put on Bump Attack. Now watch this. They just walk right into me and die. Irish thinks, blah, 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 blah. My name's Parakarry. I deliver letters. I believe I have one for you. Hold on a moment. Here we go, traveling nomad mouse. Another letter duly delivered. A postman's job is never done. A letter for me from Mustafa. I've heard of the name, but I can't remember who he is. Anyway, thank you for delivering it. I'm surprised you found me out here. It's extremely hot traveling in the desert, so take care. Oh yeah, take this as my thanks. Don't hesitate, take it. Okay. Now another thing about Bump Attack I should note is that if you jump on a spiked enemy and get a bad first hit, Bump Attack I don't think will activate. You have to just simply, you know, walk into them or hit them for it to activate. But if you take damage, I don't think Bump Attack will activate. And I'll come back here for more lovely later. I gotta get some money. I'm actually very low on coins. Alright, so, what we got? Oh yeah, we need to go to Igor's shop. We can take this way to get there faster. I thought I got this before. Guess I didn't. I might need to come look around all over the place for star pieces. Wish it was that easy the first time I did that. There we go. I forgot I had the hammer that does it automatically. Okay, go down here. Igor's shop, correct? The name's Carey. I deliver letters. I believe one for you. Hang on a moment. Here we go. Another letter, duly delivered. A postman's job is never done. A letter? Oh, right. It's an order list. Weird. This order is from Gusty Gulch. That's right around the corner. Can't they just come here? Oh, well, my motto's from boo to you with a smile. Take this for your trouble. Okay. At least for a ghost. He runs an honest shop. That's good. Any in here? Yes, there is. There we go. Now we're gonna go to Goompapa, and what's going to happen when we go to Goompapa is we're going to get a long, and I'm telling you this, long chain of events linked to this one letter. It involves a fishing trip and a promise. So let's begin. So Goompapa is the first person we're going to see. You're Goompapa, correct? The name's Carey. I deliver letters. I believe I have one for you. Hang on a moment. Give that to Goompapa. That's our last letter. Another letter, duly delivered. A postman's job is never done. Hey, thank you. Thanks much, Mr. Hey, thanks. Much obliged, Mr. Postal Worker. Oh, great news. Fishing is one of my hobbies, and this one is from a friend who's planning a fishing trip. I can't wait. Oh, sorry to pile work on you, but could I give you a letter? If at all possible, could you deliver this to a toad named Mushty? He hangs around the castle garden. I'd really appreciate it. So now we go over to Mushty. Don't get confused with the blue toad that's in front of Minty. That's Toad Town Gardens. The one he's referring to, I think, is Mushty. Mushty is over here in front of the uprooted castle. You're Mushty, correct? The name's Carey. I deliver letters. I believe I have one for you. Hang on a moment. Here's one for Musty. I said mush, but it's must. I think it's Musty. Another letter duly delivered. A postman's job is never done. Oh, it's from Mr. Goompapa, that old codger. We think alike, he and I. It's been ages since I saw him, too. Too long, indeed. This reminds me, I was just thinking about sending a letter to one of my other friends. Your timing is perfect. This letter is to my friend. His name is Coover. He lives in the Coover village. I'd like you to deliver this letter to him. I'll bet he's near the entrance to the village. He usually hangs out in front of the Toad House that's right on the edge of town. No big rush, but it would be nice if we got it soon. Alright, I think we did. Did we ever have a letter to Coover before? I don't think so, but we're gonna deliver this letter to Coover. So off to Coover Village we go. By the way, Colorado's back in town, as you can see. Oh, Chuck Wismo. Never gonna give up an opportunity for that. Quiz! Is everyone's favorite quizmaster, Chuck Wismo. Wanna try a quiz? Let's do this. Question. How many members are there in Goombario's family? So, including Goombario. have to make sure you include Gumbario in that, and not say 5, because yeah, he has 5 other siblings, but Gumbario and family includes Gumbario. It's been a while since I've been shopping in Toad Town. I bet I could read all your adventures in the newspaper there. You're Coover, correct? My name's Paracari. I deliver letters. I believe I have one for you. Hang on a moment. Another letter duly delivered. A postman's job is never done. Hey, thanks. You came at a good time. I was about to send a letter myself. Would you look at this? A letter from Musty. The two of us are always thinking along the same lines. He's one of my fishing pals, I'll tell you. If you don't fish, you should. What a hobby. And to think, I was just about to send letters to all my fishing buddies about a trip. Once we get a good place to set up, I'll write a letter back to Musty. So, could you send this along for me? Thanks so much. It's to my friend of mine who's always fishing at Toad Town Port. He's easy to find. Thanks again. A letter to Fishmeal at Toad Town Port. So, if you remember Fishmeal, it's actually kind of funny. He's the guy that was using Fuzzipede as bait. He's the fisherman that was using Fuzzipede as bait. And we haven't seen Fuzzipede for a long time. So onward to Fishmeal. I'd love to sail the 7 seas fishing for different fish. Addressed to a person fishing at the port. Ah, this must be you. The name's Paracari. I deliver letters. I believe I have one for you. Hang on a moment. Another letter duly delivered. A postman's job is never done. What's this then? Shiver me timbers. Word from Coomber. Musty said he wrote a letter too. Everyone's got the fishing bug. For a fishing trip. You should come along, Mario. Yar, that reminds me, I can ask a favor. Could you deliver this to him? Why, the Koopa Troopa who asked you to bring this letter to me. Coover, his name. Yar, and take good care for the love of fishes. Alright, so now we go back to Coover. Wonderful. That didn't happen. That did not happen. No one saw that. Oh, Chuck Quizmo, once again. Go whiz! It's everyone's favorite quizmaster, Chuck Quizmo. Want to try a quiz? Heading between towns is an easy way to find Chuck Quizmo. He seems to appear a lot in this town, though. What will you receive when you answer right in this question? Star piece! I like how one of the answers is "it's me." I wonder if that "it's me" refers to vanity. Well, anyway, let's go over and deliver this to Coover. Mr. Coover, Paracari here. I have a letter for you. Hang on a moment. Another letter duly delivered. A postman's job is never done. Oh, thanks. Cool. It's from my pal. This must be the answer to my last letter. Thanks for the speedy delivery. Now I can send letters to the whole gang. It'll be a great meeting up with the guys and fishing up a storm. I've already written one. Here, could you take it to... It's to Mr. E, who lives in the desert. He'll most likely be hanging out in front of Toad House. He usually wears a blue turban. You'll probably notice him right off the bat. Thanks for everything. Mr. E? Seeker of Mysteries? Holy shit! Who thought we'd get a continuity nod in my fucking Paper Mario Let's Play to my, Let's Play of Mario Party Advance? That seemed pretty interesting. I think he said he's in front of the Toad House. Yeah, it should be him. You're Mr. E, correct? The name's Paracari. I deliver letters. I have one for you a moment. Can't believe we're talking to Mr. E before he started seeking mysteries. Another letter duly delivered. A postman's job is never done. Gee, thanks. Oh, look, it's an order from the Koopa Village. My job is delivering things from Dry Outpost. This guy is a great customer. He is always ordering stuff. Hey, by the way, would you do me a favor and deliver this letter to the next time you are in Toad Town? It's to Miss T. She lives there. She's one of 3 amazing, beautiful sisters. She's normally chatting with her friends in front of the dojo. Thanks a lot. Alright, so now we go to Miss T. Alright, Miss T should be over here. It's one of these 3. I think it's this one. You're Miss T, correct? My name's Paracari. I deliver letters. I believe I have one for you. Hang on a moment. Here we go. This is Miss T. Another letter duly delivered, and postman's job is never done. Who is this from? I don't think I recognize the return address. Oh well, I'm always getting love letters from strangers. I'm super popular. But enough about me. It's so lucky you came just now, Mr. Postman. Will you do me a favor? I want you to deliver this letter to the shop owner at Dry Outpost. I order lots of things from the desert. They have so much good stuff. It's not easy staying this beautiful. It takes work. Will you please deliver this? Thanks. So we gotta go back to the desert. Having fun yet? Fuck my life! Alright, here we go. You're the owner of this shop, correct? The name's Paracari. I deliver letters. I believe I have one for you. Hang on a moment. Here we go. Another letter duly delivered. A postman's job is never done. Oh, thanks. Yes, this is an order sheet from one of my regulars. Good deal. She's one of my best customers. She orders things all the time. If health and beauty are what you're after, you can't beat desert lemons and limes. You can find them at the Oasis. Oh, if you make a juice with them, those things. Oh, hang on, I almost forgot. Can you do me a favor? Please deliver this letter to a boo named Frankie. Frankie lives in a mansion far, far away out in the edge of Forever Forest. It may be tough to find him. Thanks. So now we're going to meet Frankie. When it comes to finding out people, I actually think you can like use Goombario to see if they're the right person. Let me see. Sometimes, at least. You're Frankie, correct? My name's Paracari. I deliver letters. I believe I have one for you. Hang on a moment. Another letter duly delivered. A postman's job is never done. Oh, thank you. Oh, great. It's finally in. This is from a guy I know who deals in useful items from all over the world. He has a great eye for items. He just got something in that I've wanted for a long time. Oh, it's the coolest thing. Oh, wow. I almost forgot. Could you deliver this letter for me? Sorry if it's a bother. There's a toad child in Toad Town named Dainty. Please deliver it to him. He's always playing by the station with his pals. He must like trains. Thanks a boo. Alright. Where is that little kid? Here we go. You're Dainty, correct? My name's Paracari. I deliver letters. I believe I have one for you. Hang on a moment. Another letter duly delivered. A postman's job is never done. Thanks, mister. Wow, wow. It's an invitation to the Haunted Mansion. I didn't think it would really come. All the kids in Toad Town have been talking about this invitation, wondering if it was for real. But now that it's come, I guess I have to go. Minnie T, are you brave enough to go with me? You know I'm really kind of busy and... Oh yeah, I just had the greatest idea. Let's ask that Yoshi kid from Yoshi Village to come. You just got a letter from that kid last week, didn't you? You know, the letter that you got from the island? Let's send a letter back to him and tell him about a scary adventure we're going to have. Hey, Mr. Postman, take this letter to the red Yoshi kid in Yoshi Village. Alright, so one of the fearsome 5. Because, you know, we're live at 5. Here we go. A red Yoshi kid. Ah, you must be the one. My name's Paracari. I deliver letters. I believe I have one for you. Hang on a moment. Another letter duly delivered. A postman's job is never done. Thanks. I wonder what it is. Oh, my pal made up a new game. I've got to play this later. He also wants me to come over to his town and play with him sometime. But how can I get there? Oh well, maybe someday I'll be able to cross the sea and hang out. It's really funny because I was just writing him a letter about a game I made up. Mr. Parakarry, will you help me? Will you help? Here, deliver the letter to the toad kid who asked me to send this one to me. Could you? Thanks. Alright, so back to Dainty. Oh, okay, so even if they attack you, bump attack works. That's nice. You're Dainty, correct? The name's Parakarry. I deliver letters. I believe everyone for you. Hang on a moment. Another letter duly delivered. A postman's job is never done. Wow, thanks a lot. You're much faster than the old postman, that's for sure. That Yoshi kid is really good pen pal, huh? He writes really long letters. It sounds like there's always something fun going on over where he is. Lucky Yoshi. We should write back again. What do you think we ought to write about? I don't know. Let's think about it later. By the way, I want to ask you a favor, Mr. Parakarry. Can you deliver this? It's a letter for my Uncle Frosty in Starborn Valley. He's my uncle. He's up there taking care of lots of star kids. It sounds like a hard job. He has to chase them around all the time. At least that's what he says in his letter he sends. Anyway, I wrote him a letter. Mind if you take this? I know it's far, but I really appreciate it. So yeah, I told you there was one last time we'd need to go to Starborn Valley. This is that last time. After that, there's nothing left in Starborn Valley for you to ever go back to. I mean, maybe you want to go to, maybe you'll want to go to, whatever this place is, I can't remember, Shiver City to get some of the iced potatoes, sure, but let me use Lackluster. Yeah, just ignore all that. Yeah, maybe you want to go to Shiver City to get the iced potato, because every time you nap there, you can get one. But honestly, after that, like, there's no reason to go to Shiver City either. Fuck, I hate this part. Just because I don't have the steadiest hand. There we go. Gotta put my Boshi skills in action. I am the Boshi after all. Okay. So now we gotta make our way all the way back up to Starborn Valley. Now I don't know. I don't want to test it because I'm not sure if I'm strong enough. But if you have bump attack on with enemies that still give you yeah, that's what I thought. If you have bump attack on with enemies that still give you EXP or rather star points, you'll go into battle with them and bump attack won't work. It'll only work on enemies that don't give you star points. That's when you know you're over their level. So okay. I think it's you. You're Frosty, correct? The name's Parakarry. I deliver letters. I believe I have one for you. Hang on a moment. Here we go. Another letter duly delivered. A postman's job is never done. Ah, how nice. It's a letter from my little Dainty and Minnie T. Those naughty little rascals. When I visited their home, they were always up to something. They do write me letters often. It's nice to get letters. Their mail makes me happy as mail from my wife and daughter. Oh yes, I almost forgot. I need the letter delivered. I need you to take this. I need you to take this letter to Goompapa in Goomba Village. It's actually a reply to little Goombaria, but I think her dad could explain it better to her better. Drop it off whenever you have the time, if you have a chance. All right. Thank you so much. And now, after all that, we go back to Goompapa. Alright, so here we are back where we started. It must be pretty, yeah. Mr. Goompapa, Gary here. I have a letter for you. Hang on a moment. Another letter duly delivered. A postman's job is never done. Thank you, sir. What would we do without your postal service? Oh, how interesting. A letter for Goombaria. I guess I could open it. I remember she wrote a letter just the other day, and I was wondering what it was. I see, I guess it was a question. And this seems like the answer. It's pretty complicated, but I think I understand. I'll tell her all about it. Thank you so much for the prompt letter. Here, take this. And now, after all that, we get the badge Lucky Day. Sometimes makes enemies fail to attack Mario. Think of it as the same thing as this badge over here that I can't. Pretty lucky, just more often. See, this one is this one happens more often than pretty lucky and close call. So it's the best version of that, but it costs a lot. So after all that, literally letter delivery, I think we're going to be calling it an end for this part. So in the next part, we're going to be continuing more of the side shit we can do in this game. So, this is ZeoLightning over and out. Catch you next time.